there's often the need to do exactly the same method in a more or less frequent way. So let us assume this polygon layer here we have, and the common task for us is to maybe merge all these polygons that are selected in this case, and also to generalize this and to save the result in a separate layer. For this kind of tasks, models are invented, and you can also create a model in QGIS, and I would like to show you how to do that in this example. So as you can see, it is just a single layer. There are some polygons selected, and what I would like to do is I would like to combine these to one single polygon, make a generalization of the borders. As you can see, the borders are very pixeled in this case. I would like to store the result in a new shapefile. For this reason, I've made the processing toolbox available here. So just go on processing, click on toolbox, and make sure that you have the advanced mode activated. So close this here, and this is the advanced mode. And for this, we check the models, and in the tools section, you can click on create a new model. So this dialog appears, and first of all, we have an input parameter. The input parameter for our case is a vector layer. So just double click on the vector layer, and let's say this is a selection. Shape type could be any. We can make sure that it's a polygon layer, and required. Yes, it is required. So this is a selection we will start with, and in the next we will add an algorithm to that. So first need is to save this selection in a virtual layer. So save selected features, we will search for that. Save selected features, just double click, and now the dialog comes up from polygon selection. This is the description, and we will use as input layer the selection, and we will leave that blank as we will use the result of this algorithm in a second step. So just press on OK. Now we have here a combination or a line connection between the selection and this process, and the next step would be the generalization. As I've said, we will combine all polygons afterwards, after the generalization. The reason for doing so is that a generalization approach might be more or might be faster on many features with less numbers of vertices instead, or compared to one feature with a lot of vertices. So we will use the generalize function from QGIS. So there it is. We generalize. Once again, double click on it. We will use not the selection, but selection from algorithms. So this one we just created here, we will use in our case a snake's algorithm. We will leave everything else as it is, but we need to show the advanced parameters because the output type should not be point, but area in our case. Also, this will be blank. Just press on OK. There we are. So we have the second algorithm, and the third will be dissolving the features. So we will use the dissolve function from QGIS. So that's a big advantage of our open source case. Many processes can come from different applications. So one was QGIS. Now we are using QGIS algorithms, and the input layer will be the generalized from algorithm, and we will dissolve all features, and the result will be stored as a virtual layer. So this is the output. Just press on OK. And we can also, if we are interested, we can create a vector layer for the output of this. So just press on the edit button, go down below and say this is the generalization. Okay, now we have two outputs in our algorithm, generalization and output, and we have the selection as an input. We will create this here, or we will give it a name, a model name. So select general dissolve, and this is part of our modular tutorial. Press on save as. So we will save this. Yes, so like to. This was correctly saved. I can close this now. Now I need to import the model. There we have it. And now we can just double click on it, and we will use the selection on the Alpen-Bazens sub polygon, which is already here, and just press run. Now the model is executed and you will get a result after that. So we have two outputs, the generalization layer, you can see it here. So there's just smooth boundaries between all the polygons, and you have the output, which is the dissolved polygon. This is how you create a model in QGIS. You can easily share your models as it's plain text, so you can upload them to GitHub and share it with others. And you can also upload them to QGIS from the QGIS project, as there are some models available from online resources. As you can see here, you can get scripts and models from QGIS itself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and goodbye.